Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Pivot table, group by, or pivot by. Which one should you use in Excel? All three can summarize data, but they work very differently. In this video, I'll use the same data with all three methods so you can see the difference clearly. Here I have department, month, and sales. Let's say I want to summarize the sales by department. Method 1. Traditional pivot table. First, let's use the traditional pivot table. I select my data, insert a pivot table, and put department into rows and sales into values. Excel immediately gives me the total sales for each department. Pivot tables are excellent when I want an interactive report where I can drag fields, filter data, group dates, and explore the data. They don't require a formula. Microsoft supports features such as grouping dates and numerical values directly within pivot tables. Method 2. Group by. Now, enter. Equals GROUPBY A2, A10, C2, C10 sum. Now, let's do almost the same analysis with group by. This time, I don't need to create a pivot table. I simply enter one formula. The first range is the field I want to group by department. The second range contains the values I want to summarize, sales. And SUM tells Excel to calculate the total. Excel automatically creates the summary as a dynamic array. Method 3. Pivot by. Equals PivotBy A2, A10, B2, B10, C2, C10 sum. Now, enter. Now, let's take it one step further with PivotBy. Here we have both a row field and a column field. Department becomes the rows. Month becomes the columns. Sales is the value we're calculating, and SUM calculates the total. So with one formula, Excel creates a two-dimensional summary. PivotBy supports grouping across two axes and aggregation, which is the key difference from GROUPBY. Comparison. So, here's the simple way to remember it. Pivot table. Choose this when you want an interactive report. Group by. Choose this when you want a formula-based summary along one axis. Pivot by. Choose this when you want a formula-based summary across rows and columns. So, which one is better? None of them is always better. They solve slightly different problems. If you're building an interactive analysis, use a pivot table. If you want a simple formula-driven summary, try group by. And if you want a formula-driven two-dimensional report, pivot by is a great option. If you found this comparison useful, please like, share, and subscribe to AI and Automation Studio. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next Excel tutorial.